What's going on, guys, and welcome back. Spotlight caches are live, and today I'll be opening up all of mine live with you guys, as well as later I'll be joined by Dexter as we look at all of the July schedule and give our ratings 1 through 5 stars on which ones we personally recommend and would save up for. Now, because I was traveling, guys, I actually don't even have Jean Grey, didn't get her through collector tokens, so this is obviously the goal. Now, I want to put myself in the shoes of someone that, only wanted Jean Grey. We're going to see how bad or good my luck is. And essentially, I'm going to be opening all of them. I do have all the Series 4 and 5 cards, but I kind of want to see how it works. We're going to start opening up the collector reserves, and then we'll get to the spotlight caches. And, they've released a lot of variants today. Couple arrow ones, but we're probably going to end up getting pixels. So we're going to fire through these, see what we get, hope we get lucky, and then we'll go through the spotlights as we get to them. And we start out with a chibi crossbones. Not bad. Don't hate it. There's a lot of good crossbones. I think I have the noir one, so that's going to be the one that I rep. But, not a bad start. Could obviously be way worse. Next up, we've got 200 credits. Okay, definitely need those to continue to do these opening videos. 100 collector tokens. Now, this is where it stings, right? This is where they've brought this down significantly. Ultimate variants are now going to be extremely spicy. In fact, they just dropped all of these too, which they look really good. Kind of hoping I get the Jane Foster. Absolutely ridiculous. But yeah, 100 collector tokens feels bad. I have, I think, 20,000 to start out, so I'm curious to see after just a set of 4 spotlights how many collector tokens I get from the end of it. 50. Ooh, feels even worse. I can feel the comments already. 50. Oh my god, a double blow. We're gonna skip the boosters. I'm not gonna waste y'all's time. 200 credits, not getting the variant luck, and we arrive on our first spotlight. If I was in y'all's shoes, and this is Jean Grey, you bounce, you get out of here. But at the same time, if it's Tribunal, you just, if you're going for Jean and you start with Tribunal, who's obviously the worst out of this bunch, yeah, do you keep opening? Probably. Noel's obviously sick. We want that. If you got Noel and you didn't have Noel, it's not a bad pull. Here we go. We're hoping for Jean. Let's see what we get. That's just par for the course over here. I'm not what I would say a lucky person. And so I would say this is the worst case scenario if you were to open your first spotlight cache. I ripped the band-aid off. Now, I will say this is a very cool variant. The card, it's not great. All right, I'm trying to look at the glass half full. But, yeah, okay, this is how it starts out. It's over. It just goes. I bet you guys, even though we're opening all 4, I'm going to end up getting Jean last. But there's our first spotlight. And I do have, I think, enough for a split, so I'm going to set that as my favorite. All right, full copium. We're going to try to keep our spirits high. Let's go to the next reserve here. It's pretty cool. Venom's got way too many good ones. I have the ultimate variant, so this is not going to even get upgraded one time. But hey, it's a variant. That's fine. Now the struggle bus, guys, is do I keep saying Kesh or Cash? That's the ultimate question, because I kind of find it fun seeing the comments. All right, next one. I don't know if there's a variant that I'm looking for necessarily. Oh, that's kind of cool. I'll take that. I go with I think I have the White Lightning one. That's kind of my personal favorite. I have 1,000 boosters for this card, so maybe that one will get a little love. We got 200 credits. Oh, hello, neighbor. Neighbor, it's Spider-Man. This is, wow. There's a lot of good Spider-Man ones, to be fair. But, guys, I'm a Dan Hipper. I like me some Dan Hip. Okay, I'll say this politely. I've seen Dan Hip make Spider-Man stuff before, and he's done, in my opinion, a little bit of a better job. But this is still sick. This is a really good variant. I'm actually pumped about this one. It's been a while since I've pulled a variant that I'm, hyped about. All right, next one. Okay, when it loads... Sorry, I had, caught me off guard. When it loads, I guess it's a variant, right? We're getting a lot of variants. What in the absolute devil hell? What is this? It's one of those that are it's so bad that I kind of like it. And Sinister's got some, I wish I had his clone, man. Just gonna set that right there. Next one up. 50 tokens. Dude, I have a feeling I'm not going to go up more than like 1,000. 100. Heyo. Oh, okay. Here we go. Next spotlight cash. Here we go. Here we go. So I want to put myself in your shoes. Let's say, I opened Tribunal. I took a blow. Like, not even a blow, but like an uppercut. This is me hoping we get Jean Grey so I could just walk away. Not for the video, but, usually. Here we go. Yeah, typical. That's a good old second dinner. Quick, like a knife in the heart, and then they give me the one I want. Hey, there we go. So this would be, I would say, if I was you guys, this is you got the worst thing for the first pull, but then you end up getting Jean Grey in your second. Not bad, that isn't terrible. 6,000 collector tokens, and we got the Jean Grey. We got what we want. Now I am gonna pass on the variant. I know a lot of people might be shocked on that. Typically, I'm not. But I felt like I didn't want to use 6,000 the day before. I was already out of town, so I couldn't make content. So just the base unlock, awesome. Super pumped to make content on this card. I think it's, people are saying it's kind of underwhelming. I think this thing is going to be awesome. There's a lot of practical use, especially with the new Nakia. Surfer is going to be wild. Anyway, Jean Grey, 10 to 10. However, obviously, we're going to keep going. Now, if I get Null, I think I stop then, yeah? Because there's no point for me to open a random one, even for scientific purposes, because I have every card. Knowing my luck, I'm going to end up getting this random. It's going to be something trash, and then I'll get Null, but we'll have to see. All right, next up. There you go. You get the Jean Grey, and then you get the crap sandwich right then and there. 200 credits. Let's keep it rolling. Another 200. Oh, happy day. 50. I'm going to go for 20,000, like 21,000. Maybe a little bit more. Another 100. Give me credits. Or variant. Yo, this is new. Hello. Yeah, Bishop's one of those other ones that have a lot of good ones, but I think this is the best one. This might be my new favorite. The steampunk one, really cool. I just got one in that pack, I don't know, a couple months ago. This is sick. This is definitely going to be a red border. Maybe an ink split would be kind of cool if you got the red crackle. Okay, so there's a new Ant-Man. That's not it. Kind of never going to use this one. But, I'm not going to complain. Better than 50 collector tokens. 200. This is the first time you guys are going to see me, like, actually desperately want something. I just want the Null. I want the Null so I don't have to get whatever garbage variant I'm going to get. This is probably going to end up, my guess right now, guys, it's going to be like a rescue variant or something. Show me that Null variant, baby. So this is what sucks. This is let me be a little candid here. Now I will say, if I was like a normal Joe, Galactus for this poll would be freaking awesome, and that's where RNG feels good. But this could have been Snowguard that I already owned and would have been the whole. But this is Galactus. I get it. Here's the thing. All right, so you get the Ardeon. This is the absolute garbage, in my opinion. This should not give you a reroll of a card you already have if it's a random S4 and S5. And if it does, I've heard when I do convert here, what do you guys think that should say? Convert to probably collector tokens, right? I think that's a fair deal. Wrong. I think it's a random variant, and that is an ultimate feels bad. Talk about leaving feedback. Guys, I can get over the gold being got all that. They've got to fix this. This, in my opinion, is a super feels bad. They got to do collector tokens here. Even 1,000, man. Even 1,000 over a random variant. Let's see what we get. Here we go. My point exactly. This is, hey, listen, nothing against this, but what the actual hell, right? Oh my God. All right. Well, I guess it's no surprise that we're going to end up getting the Null. Let's get the rest of them here. Oh, I think this is kind of hype. I'm getting new Dan hips, so I'm not mad about it. This is kind of cool. And I do like using 2099 more than the average person. That's better than the Baby Angela, if I'm being honest. 50 collectors. It's a freaking Dan hip party, guys. Now, I won't ever use it, but this is cool. That's awesome. Tell me if you guys would use that over the other Wolverines, because I don't know. All right, 50 collector tokens. Oh, another one. Oh, I felt the variant. I thought for sure. Okay. A little sad. What the fuck? All right. We got 2 more. Wipe it off. Wipe the blow off. We already know what that's going to be, so we can be excited, I guess. Last one. It's going to be 50. You just feel it in your bones, right? You just got to know. And then, of course, we get the null, right? Which I will say this is actually what I wanted probably the most under Jean Grey. Obviously, really cool variant. I've got like 20 splits of null from just destroyed decks. One of my more used cards in the game, and I'm pumped about it. Now, it has been confirmed if you skip a variant, it doesn't rotate when it comes up next. Null's going to show up again, I think, in a month or 2, and it's a different Spotlight variant, so if you guys don't know that. Oh, also quickly, this is what just happened after I got everything, so I guess if I kept going, I could get the Jean Grey on attempt, not gonna lie, and then I would get these premium variants. And by the end of it all, I got a little under 1,000 tokens, so yeah, feels bad. Let's go to me and Dexter from the past. So let's say 5 stars is like perfect rating, go for it, no question, and then kind of go down from there. 1 star.
Well, this is the first one we've seen.
Yes.
A baseline, you're happy with Jean, you're happy with Null, you're sad with Living Tribunal, but actually not bad in a Hella deck, which you can find on my YouTube channel.
Yeah, great plug. Sub to Dexter. Null, I would borderline say it is an almost worth it card. Like, very good.
It's pretty good. It's not like an S tier or an A tier card. I'm feeling B maybe. It's a card you should be, I think, happy. It opens a lot of avenues.
Yep. Yeah, there's a lot of like different decks that use it. And then Living Tribunal, meme card, fun card. I don't use it often, almost ever.
It's not good.
It's not a great card.
It's only home, in my opinion, is a Hella deck when you're bringing back Giganto and Infinite, and you bring in Tribunal so you can spread them instead of just putting it all in one lane.
Funny enough, though, he's going to be good for Jean Grey because you're going to be forced playing one lane, and then you can play Living Tribunal.
Well, that'll be interesting. Yeah.
Maybe that's why they did that?
Maybe.
And then you put the null because it's big points. I don't know.
I think they probably have some thought in this when they choose.
Yeah, they don't just, what do people hate? Yeah. Okay, so 1 through 5 stars. This is high.
It's hard. Maybe a 4? A 3? It can't be. Okay.
This is a 4-star.
A 4. Because you don't want Tribunal.
You don't want Tribunal. If you get them on, because listen, whoever's watching this, some of you are gonna get Tribunal first pull. Some are gonna get Jean Grey. If you get this is kind of fun. If you get Jean Grey first, you're done.
Stop. Just stop. Yeah.
Stop. If you get Null, then you kind of want
maybe also stop.
Okay, so 4 stars. Yeah, feel good.
4 stars.
Okay,
solid.
Awesome. That's this week. Now 7/18, our next week of Spotlight Caches, guys, is going to be Echo, Iron Lad, and King.
Ooh, Echo good.
Echo, you're on the Echo train with like the Wong
Echo's
and everything?
Be a solid card.
With the ongoing? When are you going to put her in your deck, so she's a 1 cost?
If you're playing things that get wrecked by Cosmo, I guess.
Yeah.
On reveal stuff.
She's good for combo decks that already are looking to just play.
Yeah. King, not good. King, bad. See, Echo's okay. Iron Lad is good, great. And then King is just mid. So I would get maybe a 3.
This is worse than the first one for sure.
Yeah, because I think Jean's going to be outperforming Echo.
I think Echo's a card that
Echo reminds me kind of like Ghost, where people are like, Ghost is going to be great. And I bought Ghost. I was like, yes. Mm-hmm. And then it was garbage. Or like Shadow King. Before Shadow King actually came out, people thought he was going to be crap.
A new tech card. And Negasonic kind of in the same vein.
Yeah, Negasonic as well. Yeah, so I'm worried Echo might fall in that vein.
Echo feels like maybe, if I'm being generous, not even null status. I put Echo below null.
That's fair.
Yeah, Iron Lad for me, here's the problem. If you've been waiting for Iron Lad and you really want him, this is where it's tough. Because Kang and Echo, and I don't know how they're going to recycle these. So if you want them, go for it. But it's tough.
It's tough. Yeah, you don't want King.
Because if you open up one of these and your first one's Kang, at that point, you could probably, at this week, if you do decide to open it and the first one's Kang, you could probably just open the rest.
Yeah, you probably want to do that. You're already committed so far. You might as well.
Oh, man, that's rough.
Keep going.
Okay, so yeah, you're going to say 3 stars?
I'll say 3 stars.
Oh, man, I don't even know if I'd give it that. 2.5, maybe.
2.5. Wow. Well.
Iron Lad almost makes it a 3, and then the other ones just bring it down for me.
Yeah, Iron Lad's your favorite card. You give it a 2.5. That's fair. I think that's all right.
Yeah.
2.75. We'll meet down the middle.
Okay, fair enough. I got to make a new graphic for that. I didn't have 0.75, so we'll do it.
Just add it up on text.
Yeah. Week 725. Week of Comic-Con in San Diego. This is what you like to call the absolute top tier week.
The nuts.
This is the nuts, as Dexter would say.
The giganut.
Okay, so Legion, hear me out. He's a 5'8", right? 5'8". I think he's going to be a cheeky card. Think about how many locations that if you triple them, it really creates some pretty unique circumstances.
Yeah, but you got to get lucky. He's a situational card, and you're paying a premium because I don't think 5'8" is great. Black Bolt, you only play Black Bolt because you get stature value.
He's a 5'7" now.
I think
Compared
Legion
to
is a
Haibo
card that is going to make a lot of highlights that you're going to be happy to generate randomly.
Yeah, that's fair.
But you're never actually going to like get him off of.
What about Scarlet Witch though in the deck? Like you create a little bit more.
Get him off of Coulson. That's it.
That's actually kind of hot. I kind of like that.
Yeah,
but hear me out. So this is, you know why Legion's gonna be the most hated card in the game is because people are gonna get him from this first catch and not High Evo and not Darkhawk.
Yeah, it's gonna suck.
It's gonna cost people.
If you're gonna open this one, just honestly, like they're all gonna be good except for Legion, in my opinion. I think Legion's gonna be dog water, but you're on the Legion train.
I don't think he's a good card. I think he's a decent card. This is gold standard.
This is the
5 star.
This is the best one we've seen so far. So I would give this 5 stars.
How do you even beat this? The only way you beat this is if Jean Grey was the Legion.
If it was Jean instead of Legion.
Yeah.
Or
or the next card, yeah, probably.
Yeah.
But High Evo, Darkhawk, I think you full roll on this week. I think this is a full week.
Yeah, that's if you're hoarding and you got to be selective, maybe be patient and go for that. I mean, if you're maybe you already have Darkhawk. Or maybe you already have High Evo, and maybe it's a little bit less.
Well, it's cool. You get the variant too. So High Evo, High Evo variants are kind of worthless because you don't play the card. But Darkhawk variant for those that didn't buy that terrible bundle.
Yeah, and hopefully you didn't buy the 3X bundle.
We did not.
We didn't personally.
Now the last week, guys, we have for 8/1 August 1st, we have Mirage, Thanos, and Master Mold. This is a week.
I really like Mold a lot. I think he's underrated. It's hard to tell how good Mold is sometimes because you don't get to see the opposing side. Sometimes they just hold the Sentinels and never play them.
Yeah. So you're gonna get this. What's your rating on this?
I give this one a 5. Yeah. What? Do I knock the other one down? I think they're both.
To me, this is a 4. This is a 4-star for me. No, yeah, probably 4-star. 4.5. This is equal to the first week for me. Noel and Jean Grey.
Thanos hater, huh?
So here is an interesting fact, right? So the one thing is August cards. I haven't done a video on August's cards, but on August's cards, they're pretty damn good cards. I would actually say July has one of the weakest new card sets that we've seen in quite some time.
I agree. Yeah,
they're not that great. So spotlight caches feel weird because of the new cards, a little bit, because they usually are a juicy pull, right? Like Jean Grey is the only probably the big
best.
pull, and Mirage is okay. Yeah. All right, guys, that's gonna be it for today's video. I'm gonna let some time for this new system to kind of sink in. I know there's gonna be plenty of comments, either angry or love it, kind of whatever in between. And then probably on the Snapchat, I'm gonna give my full kind of review after some time of this new system. Again, if it's not great, if it doesn't feel great, if you missed the gold, whatever it is, leave the feedback. They definitely said they're looking into that. And I think if there's enough voices behind something that isn't just like pitchforks and torches, they're going to listen. For instance, the kind of random Series 4 and 5 duplicate pull kind of stuff. Definitely think that's something to voice. So anyway, let me know if you enjoyed this video, if you want more of these in the months to come. And as always, guys, until the next one, happy snapping.